up on me. So I think they may have either slowed it down, or that's just how it works. That disseminating lies and, like, you know, getting the handler, if he has a handler that's connected to the police department, to lie to the honest cops, or get a handler in DHS to you know, disseminate that information to people in the vehicular stalking program, or I guess they would call it patrolling. I guess that takes a while, but I'm excited because it did, you know, I'm poking the bear reacted, because I'm just getting so many one-light cars. I mean, they're swarming me, because what he's doing is he like says it a lot on B2Ks, like he's lost it. This guy's lost it, you know, and I think that's what he tells the people that are involved. He cries wolf a lot. Like, he says, you know, we've almost got this guy. Let's swarm him with this stuff. There's a trailer right there. Lots of trailers. I wonder if I can get in here. Can I get in? Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, this is probably not good doing this, but I'm excited to get all this on tape. Just say sorry to that guy. Sorry, man. Sorry. He was very upset. I mean, it's like, you know, I see our culture nowadays, and that wasn't that big of a deal. Like, you know, I was just kind of moved in front of him, but like, people want to get very angry at something. They need to get angry at something, and then these people that are attacking us, they're just sociopaths, kind of playing off on, you know, people's frustration and anger, like the normal people. There's one light, that white car behind that other one. I couldn't get it on tape. It's a good thing. I mean, I'm a pretty good driver, but yeah, that was pretty bad right there. And then this, God. So it's good. It's good to get this stuff on tape, and I need to do some more tirades. I'm probably gonna be like, just, I guess, I mean, because I'm not really like, my attackers are so sociopathic. I'm really not mad at this point. But I try and say stuff, and I try and say it really mean, you know, and there's a one light right there, boom, go, dude, and they reacted. I mean, so if you're talking, like if you're talking back to your attackers, I think what they're doing is they're surveilling that, and then they've got to get a good edit down. They've got to take things out of context that you're saying and yelling, and then they get a handler to introduce that, or, you know, spread that, disseminate that information, and it takes a while, and then they can get this network of people more pointed towards your direction. So they kind of swarm you, because they're going on this crying wolf thing. Well, with me, they're going on a crying wolf thing that I've lost it. You know, I'm on a tirade, like I'm yelling at him. So they build on that, they lie about that, and then they get these people to swarm you because they think they're gonna, I guess, break you or whatever. It's fantastic. I mean, fantastic that I'm getting this on film. Awful in life, you know, because these people suck. There was one lady on the conference call last night, and just, I would really, really encourage y'all to get on the talk shoe calls. There's one light car, that white one. I mean, they're just boom, boom, boom. I don't think they can stop it. They can't stop. They can't alert these people on a dime. So I'm gonna try and drive around for like an hour and see if I can get more, because I'm getting tons. I mean, that anybody can look at that. All the one light cars that I'm getting, it's not coincidental. These people, like, they have vehicles that are perfect. They're gonna have their lights fixed if they're not like a gang stalker doing this one light vehicular stalking. And I love getting this stuff on tape. Like, I want this guy to make it big on me. Like, I mean, the electromagnetic frequencies, the directed energy weapon attacks, you know, I'm toning those down. He hit me very hard this weekend, and it was after, and I just put that video out. There were tons of chemtrails, and I was standing right under them, and then it's like it built up, and this weekend he was really, really hurting me bad. But then it's like, and last night, like I was on the conference call, I was almost just not even gonna get on it, you know, because I was just, my face was, I could barely talk, because they've stopped going, you know, for other parts of my body. They're really going for my head, and I think that is no, it's just a regular motorcycle guy. But they're mainly going for my head and my jaw, because they want to stop me from talking. They want to make me tired, and I think they want to, you know, brain damage me. So they do the remote neural monitoring. There's one light, white truck coming. See him right there? Boom. Tons of them. So I'm gonna drive around for a while, just get as much evidence as I can. I'll keep babbling about it. But the grounding blankets are good. I mean, it's worth it for me. Like, if you have the know-how, or you want to contact Dwight, I don't know his last name. I think it is. I don't think he'd mind. I don't want to give out his last name, because I'll talk to him first. But a lot of people know how to ground, so that is, I think that's the thing that's the most immediate help, and it can really tone this down. The other stuff's good if you use it in certain ways, like the plugs are definitely good. But the grounding is like, it does something to your body where it, you know, it takes that charge off. And I sleep on the second floor, so it was really hurting me. Like, if I was on the ground floor, you know, I'd be pretty good. I wouldn't be hurting that bad. But then I go up to the second floor, then I start hearing the ringing sound on the second floor where I wouldn't hear it at the ground level. And I start feeling the burning more. Because it's almost like on the second floor, I'm kind of just floating. Like, I'm not on the ground, I'm not grounded. So I'm kind of just like floating there, and they're just shooting stuff through my body. Now, I'm not floating there. I'm obviously sleeping on a bed and there's a floor, but you kind of get my point. But, you know, and I'm thinking about getting an apartment on the ground level, then using the grounding blanket. But it's just as good. And see, there's a city police right there coming by. There's a couple of those, and, you know, some sheriffs. There were like 2 sheriff's cars this morning. Tons of FedEx as usual. I think they're exclusively just sticking with FedEx, taxis, and post office people. I haven't seen any Old Dominion cars. Since I don't live in that same neighborhood, there's a white SUV with one light coming by. Do you see this? How frequent it is right now. And it's never this big, and there's one coming up. There's another one light SUV, white, really, there it is, right there. And not an SUV, it's a truck. And it's just like one after the other, one after the other. That is great. Like, I get excited about this because the thing is, I don't give a crap. I mean, people driving around with one light who don't know that we're being hurt, like, I have a lot less of an emotional response to them. Look at that cell phone tower up ahead. I just kind of want to show that. Unless I see another one light car, then I'm going to show that instead. Look at that thing. Look, I'll show you when I go by. Oh, another change light right when I got up to it. Changed from orange to red. Look at this cell phone tower, like, in the back. Dude, I think that's so funny, though. They, like, changed my phone. Like, they went into my camera and they made it so I could see the dashboard, but everything outside was blurry. And, like, I'm an RTF student. Like, I went to the University of Texas at Austin for radio, television, and film. And, like, they think that I'm just, what are they, I don't know what they're thinking. They're idiots. Like, I mean, they thought I was just going to sit there and be like, oh, well, it looks completely different. I'm not going to fix that or anything. Like, these people amaze me sometimes. Because they're killing so many people and they're torturing people, but they're idiots. Like, they don't know us at all. Like, they think it's just going to stop you dead in your tracks, you know, if they get into your computer and like, you know, close a window or something. I don't know, man. These people are